Hey, Central family. This is Matt Woodson, Assistant Director of Student Ministries. I hope you all had a great Easter and Holy Week. And speaking of Easter, I have been thinking about one of Clay's sermons on Easter Sunday. Specifically in that sermon, the phrase that he said at the beginning, that we are an Easter people that live in a Good Friday world. And that statement kind of blew my mind. And I've been kind of thinking about what exactly is going on. What does it mean to live in a Good Friday world, but still be an Easter person? Well, to be a Good Friday person, or to be in a Good Friday world, means that it's a very uncomfortable world. It's a world that's full of death. On Good Friday, we commemorate Jesus' death and sacrifice. But that's not the only day that is colored by death. Maybe it might not be the darkest shade of black in our lives, but a lot of our days, consciously or unconsciously, are tinted by that feeling, by that power of death. Think about it. We spend a lot of time worrying about our loved ones and their safety. We're worried about our own bodies, how we take care of them. We are worried about what our legacy is going to be. Those are all, frankly, very understandable things to worry about. But if we spend all of our time thinking about those things, if that's all of our life is, then it's going to be exhausting. So we may live in a Good Friday world, but there's hope because we're a different type of people. We're an Easter people, a people who can rest. Jesus' resurrection has a near infinite amount of theological things that are happening, all these ramifications. But the one thing that I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about his resurrection is this. Jesus' resurrection shows us what life really is. We very much understand death. Sometimes we don't understand all of what life is. One of my professors in seminary told me this, that a good amount of the Christian life is knowing what you are saved from. But the majority of the Christian life and the Christian joy that we experience is knowing who we are saved to. And we are saved to the person that loves us the most, to Jesus. So imagine, for example, imagine in a world where Jesus secures our salvation from death and hell, but for some reason he still remains in the tomb. That world is still miserable because we can't have a relationship with him day to day. If we don't have a relationship with Jesus, then our hearts and our minds are never going to change. We'll worship the wrong things, have the wrong motivations, and worry that we ourselves are not lovable. But thanks be to God, Jesus did step out of that tomb. And because Jesus is alive, we can have a relationship with him every single day, right now. Remember, whenever Jesus ascended into heaven, the last thing that he told the disciples was that he would be with them until the very end of the age. Jesus is thinking of you, and he's praying for you right now. Jesus shows us that life isn't just the opposite of death. Life is what happens when things are made right, when we're in relationship with God. Life is when all creation is the way it's supposed to be. So as we go throughout the rest of our year until the next Easter Sunday, remember all of the gifts that Jesus has given you. So remember is that gift that he bought on Good Friday. But also remember to cherish the gift he won on Easter Sunday, life and life with him. So always a joy to be with you guys. Hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Bye.